Over the last couple of weeks, Bubba Watson has continued to stir the hornet's nest by causing a whole lot of chaos in the PGA Tour's camp. The golf star has also made some shocking revelations in the process. We can't think of many successful left-handed golfers, and a certain Bubba Watson won't find his way into our thoughts. The American golfer has amassed major championship victories, most notably at the Masters tournament in 2012 and 2014. Bubba Watson is also fondly remembered for reaching a career-high second spot at some point in his PGA professional journey to become the second-best golfer in the world's golf ranking. However, in the last few days, it's been a roller coaster of taunting, accusations, and counter-accusations between Bubba Watson and the PGA Tour. Speaking to ESPN, Bubba Watson made a mockery of the PGA Tour's many allegations against the LIV Golf, claiming that the American-based tour was, in fact, hypocritical for blaming the Saudi-funded factional league for its money-induced stance. Bubba Watson argued that the PGA Tour had gone against its own rules on countless occasions and had offered him huge sums behind closed doors to appear in many tournaments. It makes me chuckle because on the PGA Tour I was given money behind closed doors to appear at many games, he said. The 2014 Masters Tournament champion also hinted to the world that he could as well not be the highest earner from the backdoor deals. He implied that better golfers could be getting way more than he was earning. If Bubba Watson is not the best golfer, those deemed the best got paid better than me, so it's guaranteed money, he added. The 12-time PGA Tour winner went on to allege that his participation in tournaments is assured whether he made it through the qualifying series or not. Whether I miss the cut or not, I still make money. If I should make the cut, it means I get extra pay, he added. In what looked like a mission to expose what the world never knew about the PGA Tour, Bubba Watson continued by saying, "I'd laugh at them knowing that we all had some money waiting for us to show up at events. Lose, win, or withdraw, whatever it is, you still get paid. We've all been doing that. The criticisms against the LIV just crack me up because that's what the PGA Tour has been doing. They don't want us to talk about it during tours, but we do get it. Welcome to Golf Links. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for updates on new video drops." As you may already know, the idea of a pay-to-play scheme is not new to the golf world. The DP World Tour is a popular golf tour known to have dished out huge sums to many popular golf stars to play in their tournaments. However, the PGA Tour has always remained adamant that such practice of appearance fees is not allowed in its competitions. This is not to say that many events of the PGA Tour have not found a workaround to this rule in what is regarded as a form of off-the-course endorsement contract. Bubba Watson is an amazing American golfer who has ranked up a total of 14 professional wins in his illustrious career. His most recent victory on the PGA Tour came in 2016 during the Northern Trust Open at Riviera, where he fended off the challenge of Adam Scott to win his second of such title in 3 years. His most recent controversy is not, however, the only time he has caused a bit of a public fuss. In 2016, just before the Waste Management Phoenix Open, Bubba Watson publicly announced his dislike for the TPC Scottsdale. "I don't care for it. I'm not going to put much into it. I don't find it attractive at all. Obviously, I'm only here to honor my sponsors and everything. Ordinarily, I love coming here because of the great weather. Plus, I used to have a house here," he said. Not so pleased with the 44-year-old's comment, many fans began to jeer the golfer. For most of the tournament, Bubba Watson would later apologize for his remarks and blamed the media for turning his words around. "I have to apologize. I have made use of the wrong phrases. I have got nothing against the fans or the competition. I love appearing here. Besides, I've lived here every winter for 8 years. This is a beautiful place," he said. On July 29, 2022, Bubba Watson shook the golf world by announcing that he would join LIV Golf as a non-playing captain for the rest of the 2022 season. He added that the period would also serve as a healing one for his torn meniscus, while holding on to the hope of playing in LIV Golf tournaments by 2023. 12 days after his announcement, he resigned from the PGA Tour to make good on his claim of decamping to the Saudi-backed series. While Tiger Woods has remained at the forefront of championing the cause of the PGA Tour, Bubba Watson has also continued to defend the agenda of LIV Golf. In a period when many LIV golfers choose to stay away from ongoing controversies between the LIV Golf and PGA Tour, Bubba Watson never wasted time preaching LIV Golf since joining the fractional league. In 2010, the Travelers Championship winner claimed that LIV Golf had rescued him and many golfers from the pit of despair. Speaking to The Times, Bubba Watson said, "This is the happiest period I've ever been, even though I haven't hit a shot yet. I was in a business that I didn't fancy really much, and that revealed the light to me and got me to LIV Golf. I know that the backlash won't go easy, but my legacy is more about who I am as a person, as a husband to my wife, and not what I do to earn a living. I've gotten through it all, physically and mentally. I've squandered and conserved money and given it to a charity cause. I've done it all. LIV Golf has given me the best chance to help people who want to be helped, which delights me." That is not exactly surprising. Bubba Watson has endured personal demons of his own throughout his golf career. The two-time Masters Tournament champion has had to withstand the battle with gaining much weight and a cancer scare that later turned out to be a mental issue. While reacting to his numerous ordeals, he said, "That was the worst among the worst. After I fell on my knees, I assumed it was going to be my last 10 minutes. I realized how important it is to be with my kids and wife, which got me up from the floor. Once I discovered I didn't have cancer, I knew instantly that it had to do with my mental state. I was allowing the pressure from my golf career to direct my life. Ryder Cups, ranking points, winning a third major, and so on. I had to move away from letting that determine who I was. I was caught between making a change or dying, and I haven't examined my weight since." So it's not surprising that Bubba is pretty serious about being Team LIV Golf and sticking it to the PGA Tour anytime he has the chance. Well, the PGA Tour wouldn't sit back and watch its reputation go down the drain. It didn't allow the dust of Bubba Watson's accusations to settle before coming up with an explanation. According to the PGA Tour Player Advisory Council member Kevin Kisner, Watson was only talking about what it termed a contractual sponsor-related activity. Kevin Kisner claimed that the money gotten by Bubba Watson largely differed from a sponsored paid-for play. The PGA chief said, "If travelers want to pay Bubba Watson to appear under the tent, that has got nothing to do with the PGA. You don't believe Zurich and New Orleans is asking guys to play because they're financing them on their sleeves? You can't call that an appearance payment. It's an off-course endorsement, which is under contract." Even as Bubba Watson had severed his relationship with the PGA Tour following his LIV Golf defection, there was still a glimmer of hope that he could participate at the Masters as a former champion. Nevertheless, should the organizers at Augusta decide to toe the line of the PGA Tour by placing an embargo on players who had defected to the Saudi-backed league, Bubba Watson does not seem like someone who would be bothered by the idea of missing out on the competition. In his own words, "If the Masters claim I can't participate in championships, those are people I wouldn't want to be related with either. I have earned the right because I have won the Masters twice. If they insist I'm evil because I'm part of this new series, then I wouldn't want to be there," he declared.